What's up, everybody? Brian Flinn here, wide receivers coach, passing game coordinator, Princeton. Here to talk to you about our vertical choice passing game. Again, for us, this is just how we read four verticals. So we give the quarterback the freedom to read it boundary to field or field to boundary, depending on what the look is. We give the receivers the option to go deep if there's nobody capping their space, or to retrace down their stem if there's a safety, nickel, DB, whoever, corner, zone turning over top, capping their vertical space. So essentially, it's four option routes on the outside if we're 2x2. If we go to 3x1, number one's going to run a sail, climb the Mike linebacker's near shoulder, and work 25, 30 yards to the opposite numbers. And everybody else is going to read capped or uncapped. All right, so again, if they are uncapped, they're going to stay vertical. If they are capped, they're going to turn it down. Really, the only difference is outside guys are back down their stem at 15. Slots are either down their stem or wrapping the defender inside at 12. Their decision is going to happen a little bit quicker. We don't let the slots work out because we don't want them getting underneath an access throw to a retrace on the outside. We do let a single receiver cut his split so he has more room to win and hold the bottom of the numbers. What does uncapped space look like? Right, so it basically is there is nobody over the top. Right, usually a man covered situation or a zone covered situation where you get in a guy's back pocket. But the coaching point is we're going to go 0 to 100 to 10 yards, and then we're going to read this vertical space. If we are uncapped, if there is nobody here, we're going to hold the bottom of the numbers as long as we can. Give the quarterback somewhere to throw the ball to. Again, slam the gas pedal to 10, and then from here, if we are uncapped, we are going to dive to the numbers. Hopefully move that defender with us, get him stacked, and now give the quarterback, again, all this room, these 7 yards here plus, right, to the sideline to throw the football. Again, we talk about constantly improving our position. You know the escape. There's always an escape, right? So we get here. Again, this isn't great. Not a lot of room for the quarterback. Great job here by Shenga. Diving back inside, gives the quarterback somewhere to throw, moves his defender away from where the ball's going to go. Again, how do we drill it? Right, we'll start in a winning position at the bottom of the numbers. We'll have the DB rally to our hands, try to move us off the spot. We'll work a punch-off technique with our near forearm here to hold our space, create separation. Again, but we want to fight to hold our line so the quarterback can deliver the ball outside. What does cap space look like? Basically, just somebody over top of me, whether I'm in the slot or on the outside. Same process. 0 to 100 to 10 yards. He's over the top. Back right down my stem at 15. So I'm not coming back to the quarterback. I'm not fading. I'm attacking downhill until I get the football. Essentially creating an access throw against any bail coverage, right? We have this room here. We are not, again, going to just run and be covered on the outside and have to throw an arm punt and lose faith in the play, right? We're going to give everybody the option to work to the open space. Again, so as we go through this clinic here, we're just going to work from boundary to field. So these are clips of boundary number one uncapped. So we're running a Mills or a quarters beater on the front side with a vertical choice here by the X. You can see he's reduced his split so he has room to work. Free snap looks like uncapped space. Quarterback's eyes go here. Again, Andre, as he leaves the film here, right, he's making up his mind at 10. He is uncapped, but he's not in great position. Improve your position. You know the escape. There's always an escape. When he comes back to the tape, when he comes back on the tape, you can see he's got this guy stacked. And now he gives Cole room here to launch the ball down the field, generate an explosive play. So it gives us the ability to attack uncapped space, outside and in, and also get something when the space is capped. Yeah, we don't mandatory inside or outside release. We're going to take leverage where we can get it as soon as we can get it on both sides. So you can see this cover one look here. Corner lines up outside leverage. Andre singles. Now he's going to have to reverse stack with this guy jumping outside. But again, we're on the same page here. X, receiver, and quarterback. Uncapped space to the boundary. We're going to attack it. You can see these two to the field rated as capped. They come back downhill. But it gives us the opportunity whenever we're in a mismatch situation, right, or we're just in a single coverage situation, that we have a chance if there's no help, we're going to go after it. And we want to get into this relationship as much as we can, stacked, holding the bottom of the numbers, right, and give our guys a shot. Again, good clip here of uncapped space and how we generate a back shoulder. Right, so we get all the way to 10. It is uncapped, but we're losing. DB's on top. We're getting an armbar into us. So we're 0 to 100 to 10. And then if we are losing the battle for uncapped space, our eyes are going to find the quarterback at 10 because that's when we're going to have a chance for a back shoulder. So you can see here, where we get bumped to the sideline, but the quarterback can see that and locates the ball where we can track it and go make the play. So that's kind of how we get the back shoulder throws in our offense. When we read it as uncapped, but we're not winning over top, we're still going to slam on the gas pedal to try to move the defender all the way to 10 yards, and then we're going to find the football. Again, 3rd and 22 here. We get a cover 0 look. There are not a lot of great plays, but we got some good matchups. So as long as we're on the same page here to the boundary, we get a free safety blitz. We get straight man coverage. Again, it's a hit and throw situation. So what are your best man beaters? Often, right there, identifying who your best matchup is and throwing the ball. So this is not a high percentage play, but it's a play that gives you a chance to win. Again, attack and single coverage, attack in uncapped space. Right, usually put our best receiver to the boundary at X, give him a chance to get in the one-on-one. 3rd and 22, it's as good as anything else you can call. Again, free safety here, right, unblocked because they're bringing 7, but because we're on the same page with the X here, we hit and throw and get the ball out. Boundary 1 capped again. So now somebody's in our vertical space. We're coming back down our stem at 15 yards. Again, just make sure the play isn't dead, right? We're going to work opposite of coverage. So similar idea here. We're working dig post with a vertical choice on the backside. This is our 2 high beater. This is our 1 high beater. Andre gets all the way to 10. Right, he sees he's capped over the top. There's somebody in my vertical space. He's right back down to stem at 15. And now we have an access throw and somewhere to go with the ball. Right, instead, before, again, we'd be trying to get this guy's back pocket. He's bailing. Really, there's nowhere for the quarterback to put it. Now we're giving him some outs. Again, it gives you some outs as a play caller, some flexibility. You script it more. Guys get on the same page. You can see this situation here. Right, it's 4th quarter. Really the play before the play. We're at the 31-yard line, so we'd like to get a little bit closer so we can reach the end zone. Everybody on the defense is back. So all 4 of us here are going to read cap and come back down our stem, or we should. Slot here keeps going, but he should come back down his stem as well. So now this gives you a sideline throw, right? If teams are going to play sticks or going to play way off, you know, in the end of half, end of game situation, everybody capped here. Now, again, we have stationary targets. Really should have all 4 of them here facing the quarterback. Had a chance here to win the game, right? Throw the ball in the end zone. Two by two here. We get a 2 high shell pre-snap. We're going to get a zone blitz, cover 3. So what we should get, again, just the general thought process with this play. Cover 1, we're probably going to throw the ball outside, right, into uncapped space. Cover 3, we're going to get 2 retraces probably, and we're going to go seam to seam. Cover 2, we're going to get 2 outside releases and really get our slot matchup on the nickel as our best matchup. And cover 4, it's all going to depend about depth and leverage. Right, but here we get a rotation to cover 3, so we get capped, capped, seam, uncapped, right, so you keep going, and here he reads this as capped and turns it down, but really these 2 guys are both uncapped, so we'd be able to get a seam throw here. Again, with this guy buzzing underneath, we should probably read this to the seam, but you always have the access throw there with the corner bailing way off. Right, so again, we get a bunch of options against a bunch of different coverages. Easier to script, easier to call. Quarterback knows exactly where everybody should be based on what the coverage is.